The earthquake affected me in many ways. I was in the shower, and then all I knew was that I had fallen down. The house was covering me. Death was covering me. I didn't have any hope for life. I didn't have anyone there to help me get out of the house. A child that I had raised was with the one that came to rescue me. I thought I could stand up, but my whole left side was crushed. My back was crushed, and my arm was broken. The only part of me that wasn't injured was my head. My whole body was injured. When they took me to the hospital, the doctors could do nothing for me. I spent 6.5 months in the hospital. They put me on a door on my back, and my skin began to develop sores and peel. They couldn't do anything for me. All my belongings were lost. I had nothing. But the grace of God, the church came along with some family members, were able to help me. But everyone had their own problems also. I had x-rays done, and they saw that the bones of my hips were crushed. They told me that they could not operate or help in any way. I was moved in a wheelchair and carried into the bath. My skin was chafed, but I never lost sight of God's grace. I always thank God, no matter what condition I was in. After I had spent 6.5 months in the hospital and I saw that there was nothing life-threatening for me, I told the doctor, I'm going on a mission trip. My pastor came to see me, and it was an encouragement to me. By the grace of God, I was able to stand, and they gave me crutches. But my body wasn't used to using them, and they made sores under my arms. I couldn't walk with them. All the hospitals I went to said they couldn't operate. They couldn't do anything for me. The side of my body was in bad shape, and I couldn't walk far. But by the grace of God, I am here. I thought I was done, but God gave me grace to be here. It is God that makes me able to stand today. There are doctors that say, Madame, how is it that you are standing? I respond that it is the grace of God, and they say, yes, it is the grace of God that makes you able to stand. All my belongings were crushed. Everything was lost. I didn't even have a robe to put on. Everything I have was a gift. It was the grace of the church and some of my family. After January 12, after I left the hospital, my family took me in. But I didn't really want to live under a concrete roof, so I slept under the tent. By the grace of God, it was the church who gave me courage again. Because of the earthquake, I started back at zero. I was given responsibilities at the church for the social activities for the ladies group. I was given money from the church because everything was lost. I had nothing. I was left with nothing of my own. It was the ladies of the church that gave me some clothes. I had nothing. I say, thank you, God. I am here for Him. Since the earthquake, I lived at my family's house because I couldn't do anything for myself. I had a niece that helped me, and the church helped me. I have a pastor. He is not just a pastor for me. I couldn't explain what it means to me. He helped me a lot. This is how I say I am able to live. If I don't have the church or my family, I don't know what my life would look like. For me, this house is here by the grace of God. Everything that is being done is by God. This house is one of the greatest treasures that I could get. That I could have a key in my hand, I say thank you to God. and also to this organization. I don't know what else to say. There are many kind hearts that have come to help us in Haiti. They've done a great work, and I have keys in my hands. I pray God blesses you and helps you because you have done a lot of work. But it is God who permits you to do so. I can't say enough. I continue to pray for you that God helps you to continue the work in Haiti because the work is good. I have a pastor. I'm older than he is, but I think of him as a father. He is the one who helped us, gives us strength, and gives us courage. All of this has put joy in my heart, and God has helped us grow. I pray that God blesses your families for what you are doing for us.